So, I don't know if you've been on the internet in the last month or two, but Cyberpunk has been blowing up again, like a lot. And if you were watching my channel back when this game released, you know me and this game have some mad fucking beef, dude. I pre-ordered this game and everything. I was so hyped for it, and I was pissed when it was released, honestly. I've been so salty these last 2 years, I barely acknowledged this goddamn game in my Steam library. I don't know if you were a fan of the game in the last 2 years, and frankly, I don't care. I just personally didn't enjoy it. It was too buggy, and there's a lot of features that I wanted in the game that are just straight up missing. But a little known anime called Edge Runners and an update called 1.6 came along and said, fuck that, and resurrected the game. Or at least to me, and apparently 69,000 other people at the time of recording this audio. So I said, hey, fuck it. I'll give it another try. You mean I can't get my refund, so might as well just give it another shot. So I downloaded it, and let's just say I've been playing the absolute living hell out of this game. Nah, but for real, I just kind of want to explain why I've been playing this game so much recently and giving it a second shot and advocating for it so much, just because I think it deserves it now. Despite my history with it. My favorite thing about this game is most definitely the freedom of choice. And what I mean by that is the fact that you can go into this game with basically any playstyle in mind, and I can guarantee you could probably most likely just play the whole game like that. I'm not even kidding. The choices vary from recreating your typical marriage dynamic in the 50s to giving people 13 reasons why they shouldn't have crossed you, and everything in between. I basically wanted to play this game by slicing people up at light speed. And as you could see from the footage earlier, the game was like, yeah, sure, we can work with that, no problem. The game fully supports just playing the entire game wall hacking if you want to. It's just like Call of Duty without the server problems. It's fucking great. There's just something about turning everyone around you to red mist at Mach speed. I can't explain it. It's just amazing. Don't even get me started on Pan Am's ass. I'm like 60 hours in this playthrough and I haven't even beaten the game yet. It's like there's a lot of shit to do, like a lot. But the thing is, after so many gigs, the side missions are all right. It's just the gigs just kind of start to feel repetitive after a while. So I wish there was a little bit more variety there. But, to me, it's fun to just kind of run around the gigs and just slice people up. You don't really have to worry about listening in. You just kind of have fun. Just want to warn you, if you're going to this game after watching Edge Runners, just prepare for constant emotional damage. I played this game before I watched Edge Runners, and even playing it afterwards is just making me sad. And the music, I don't even want to turn on the radio anymore, dude. It's getting crazy. I just want to state how happy I am that this game is getting a breath of new light, especially being as excited as I was for it before it came out. I was really hoping it was going to be good, but I was really disappointed. But I'm glad that it's finally getting its community back, and hell, even new people thanks to the Edge Runners anime. And I don't think the anime is the only reason why it's getting this popularity, but it certainly helps. The anime alongside the new update. I don't know. Especially since the game just lets you recreate and most of the fighting styles you see in the anime. It's just very appealing for people who like the show. It's like, oh, you see Rebecca just doing whatever the hell she does with her gun, like her shotgun, or you could even recreate David Sandevistan. You could basically do anything you see in the anime in the game, and I feel like that's the reason why it's just so appealing to new people, and it's just something that Arcane didn't have. You know what I mean? Arcane was a good anime, but it didn't really, at least from what I saw, it didn't really bring that many people to League of Legends, but you can see what this anime is doing for Cyberpunk, and within good reason too. CD Projekt Red has been mad chillin' recently, honestly. There's a lot of hype for the update coming to Cyberpunk. I'm really hyped for it. Phantom Liberty seems like it's going to be really fun. They already announced a sequel to Cyberpunk with the new, Unreal Engine 5. They have, a new Witcher trilogy planned. This whole partnership with Epic Games. It's just, I hope the fact, hopefully they learned from their mistakes with Cyberpunk, and hopefully the community can learn to not rush them this time. Maybe, whenever the new Cyberpunk releases, 5-8 years down the line, honestly, it's gonna be what Cyberpunk 2077 was supposed to be when it released. But I'm right now looking forward to this update and what it's gonna do with the game and what it's gonna add. And honestly, I want more content for Cyberpunk. I know, this is coming from a before the Phantom Liberty perspective, so I don't know how they're going to do this or if it's good or not, or integrating it is good. But I really don't want this to be the only expansion. you have to think the next Cyberpunk like IP, the next game is gonna be like, it's not even in development yet. They're still working on Witcher. Just think about how long how long Cyberpunk is gonna, the next one is gonna be. So what I'm just saying is I wish, originally there was a plan for 2 DLCs and stuff like that. So maybe with this new breadth of popularity and just attention on the IP, maybe it might be able to persuade the dev team to dedicate a team to Cyberpunk to add more content throughout the years, because for real, they have this audience. They just captured it. I mean, a lot of people are playing this game. Like, a lot of fucking people are playing this game. The problem is they just need to keep the audience. You mean, just like add more updates. Like, for real, there's a lot of hype around it. They can, if they play their cards right, they can really get a lot of money off this game and definitely make something really cool here. I'm just saying, in my opinion, the campaign of the the only reason why I have so many hours in the game is I've been doing a lot of side missions and putting off the campaign missions because I know how many missions there are. I just want to say that the campaign seems kind of short, and I feel like adding more story and just more content would definitely fucking benefit this game in so many different ways. And I really just want to say I believe in what this game can do, and the fact that, the team just didn't abandon it like, a unprofitable thing, like an unprofitable game you would usually be dropped by now. You know what I mean? But the game, like, honestly, it's pulling a No Man's Sky. I can see a lot of what happened with No Man's Sky happening with Cyberpunk 2077, and I'm really happy to see what happens. And I'm going to put a petition in the comment section or the description, guess you'll see, of what's it called? Just like a, you know what I'm talking about, like one of those like change.org petitions that basically just, you sign it and it's a saying that you want more content support, like a second DLC or something, or just more content for Cyberpunk. I signed it. If you want to, you should. I don't know. I just feel like letting them know that we want more content for this game would definitely benefit everyone in the long run. Just saying, that is my opinion.